Hello, wait, do I not have sound? Can I run this game in stream? It looks like I can.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
Cool.
All clear. Welcome, Sam.
Still not a great system. Options. Audio. Yeah, there we go.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I'm gonna cap the game at 60 FPS. Just so my computer's not shitting itself. How do I do that? Oh my god, it's so many options, brother. 60. Oh, frame. There you go. Computer not shitting itself. I think. Still dropping frames. Let's see if I can this sync off. We can do the full. I don't know if it's CPU bound or it's probably my CPU actually. Just because I'm multi-streaming. I gotta set up a server for that. I need to copy link. Where's my you? No, what do I want?
Let's go.
Let's go, let's not go. Hang on. Hang on, my guy. Oh, I messed up. I'll get it one day. Home. Stream. Ah. Did it show up? No. No, we did not.
Grin and bear it.
What about now?
Well, enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
Happy Iris. Hello. Hang on, I gotta fix YouTube chat. Did I? Oh my god, dude, I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna get it, I swear. Swear.
That hurts.
How do I delete this? Ooh, source, video ID. Did it show up? Not yet. I'm getting a lot of buffering. Oh no. It's probably because my computer is not handling multi-streaming. Okay, I think I got it. For real, for real. Okay, I got it for real, for real. Let me see the a lot of buffering, hang on. What can I do about it? Check real quick. If I can't do much about it, I'm gonna say I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna do anything about it. Stream health. Health, no. 50% of the close shoes. Okay, it really is bad. Low bandwidth. My stream is playing there. I guess. I think it's on me. I think I should add a second option for lower bandwidth. See. Let me see if I can Okay, if you... I don't know who it is, I don't know if it's you, fan. If you were to... I wish Oncast had an audio-only option. If you refresh the page, Happy Iris, there should be a... on the cog for the options, there should be an SD version. I don't know if that works. I've just started doing this. So that might make things better. I don't know. It might not make things better. If not, I'm sorry. But okay, I want to talk about the game now, because I'm just gonna play it for a bit. It's a full guide. Wait, why is this not working? YouTube work? Yeah, YouTube is working. It should be working. Is it too much? Wait, this is not temporary. Oh, hang on. Let me think. Let me hang on just a second. I want to do one thing. Yes, auto hide messages. Okay. Let's copy these.
Holy, thank God.
Okay, shh. Okay. I'm gonna do chat just maybe smaller. I don't know. I feel like it's too much space on the thing. It's too big. 450 maybe. Maybe it could be smaller. I don't know. It should go away after 30 seconds as well. So it doesn't... It's not on screen all the time. Oh yeah, there we go. SD is still buffering? Well, I'm sorry. I have you up on YouTube. That's gonna have to work for now. Hang on. I swear to God, I'm gonna get this right. Oops. Okay, cool. I think it's working. I think I can talk about the game now. Just put on. It looks like you fixed mosquare.com. Yes. Well, it sometimes breaks because I'm only one guy, and sometimes it's too much. But yeah, it goes down from time to time, and I get it back up from time to time. I want to start talking about the good things, because there's a lot of good things to talk about. It's gonna be mostly mechanics. I also, hang on just a second, I just want to take the FPS off screen. Off. Here we go. And most of it is mechanical. No video. No, there is video. I just needed to alt tab real quick. There's a lot to talk about, and I'm gonna start talking about the private room. And I'm gonna say right now, my gripes with the game, the things I did not like, I beat it already. There's gonna be a little bit of spoilers, mostly like mechanic spoilers. But I'm gonna talk about the story a bit, the plot. Just straight out the gate, my biggest problem with the game is, and I have to compare to Metal Gear, right? There's no way, like, Kojima is like, oh, dude, the dude from Metal Gear, and I really like Metal Gear. And
Good morning, Sam.
it's, you cannot not compare. I guess you know, there's stuff you cannot compare, like plot and like the overall world building and stuff like that, and the mechanics, like, to different games. That's fine, right? But I'm talking like purely gameplay wise. The dude does games, right? He's a game designer, I don't know, whatever. He does games. So I'm strictly speaking about games. I can compare to games. I think that's fine. The high points for Metal Gear for me was always how much fun each cutscene was. And I'm not talking about the game being, oh dude, the plot is so interesting, it's so good, it's so well written. I'm not gonna say any of those things. Half of those I don't even believe. I don't think it's like good writing. I think it's fun writing. I love the characters. They're so fucking fun. Whenever Raiden is on screen, whenever Snake's on screen, whenever Eva is on screen, any of them, it's interesting, it's fun. I love the characters. They all have a bunch of personality. Even like on 3, there's a... I'm sorry, I'm gonna ignore chat for a while. I'm gonna get to it. I swear. Let me rant for a bit. Even 3, there's like a cutscene where the guy, a drunk guy, like, just gonna... I forget his names, but it's a drunk guy who's like... Snake compliments his shoes, and he's like, "Well, thank you." And he's just very... He just goes on and babbles about stuff that he believes in, and maybe it doesn't really matter much for the plot, but he's so full of himself, and he believes so much in what he believes, and or you know, he's so sad about the situation or how Russia has treated him. He's a character, as in like, there's things that bother him, there's things that he likes, there's, you know, there's personality there. And it was always a high point, right? Your Russian is superb. Yeah, the Sokolov, I think, says that in the beginning of the game. But I'm not talking about Sokolov. It's another game. Anyway, it's always fun. That's the thing. That's the thing, right? It's always fun. And it doesn't matter who the guy is. It doesn't matter how much a part of the story, the main story is. Whenever a character is on screen, it's just fun, right? This game, like, I swear to God, dude, there is no character development. There is no character. They're all bland. They don't stand out. They are the character, and I'm gonna talk about. I'm not gonna explain who he is. I'm just gonna say, Higgs is the most fun character. He's the villain. He's over the top. He's very like, yeah, this is a video game. Yeah, this is like game over, bro. He's very, you know, even if it's cheesy, even if it's not great writing, he's fun, dude. He's having fun, and that is like. And it's crazy because he's like at most half an hour. Same with Hartman. Hartman is so good. His cutscenes are unbelievably good. I mean, his cutscene, because guess what? It's just one. He's fun for one cutscene. It's like this game was dead and they had to inject life back into it. So they brought out the fucking, what's the shock thing that they use to revive people? And that's Hartman, right? His cutscene is so much fun. I don't get it why it's buried beneath 40 hours of god-forsaken, boring-ass cutscenes. No character whatsoever. So why am I starting my rant talking about this game on the private room? Because for whatever reason they had... Defibrillator, thank you. Whatever reason... they put all the character, all the fun stuff, all the fun, not even dialogue, but just expression of character in the private room. Look at fucking, what's his name? Sam here. I forget the actor name. But first of all, fuck putting Hollywood guys in video games. I hate that. But whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. Look at that. He's pointing to the mirror, okay? Okay, well, we'll check out the mirror, Sam. Look, dude, you'll sink. He gets to the mirror, okay? He looks at himself in the mirror, and I can use the right analog to perform action. So I'm just gonna push the right analog somewhere, and he's looking himself in the mirror, he's washing his face. I can press X to take a picture, and if I do, I get a point of view from the mirror, right? And I get likes from the baby, because sometimes that happens. And there's some of the, yeah, he does like faces at the mirror. He's looking at himself. It's kind of funny. It's he's just doing faces, and it's like, look, he shows his tongue, and it's like, okay, so he's doing stuff. He's just spending time with himself. He's just doing silly things. This is the kind of thing, I know it's really silly. I'm saying like the character development is himself looking himself in the mirror and just showing like to the player a bit about who the character is, right? It's very minor, you'd say, in writing. But I think this is really cool. I think this is really, really fun. And so I'm gonna go back, right? This is the sink. So I'm gonna go back. He walks back into the bed, and he sits down, and I'm gonna look at the shower, right? And he looks at me and he winks. And why is he doing that? I love it. Why suddenly there is no moment in this game where he breaks the fourth wall. There is no there's no you changed the future from Metal Gear, right? There's no, but for whatever reason, I entered the private room and suddenly this guy is just aware he's in a video game and he's winking at the camera and there he goes again. And I don't think he's, maybe he has already done that and I did not pay attention. Look, he's doing faces at me. I love it. Dude, it's so much fun. Sometimes when he's really dirty, he looks at the shower, he points at the shower, and he goes please to the camera. He fucking puts his hand together in a prayer motion and just go, please, like, get me a shower. And it's so, why is it that the best, like, character moments in this game is in the private room where there's, like, no other character for him to balance off of? There's no other person in this. It's just him and the player, right? And look, depending on where the camera positioning is, he's just doing stuff. It's really cool. I love this. Dude, I love this. Oh my god, dude, it's so much fun. Right? And you look at the you look at the table, right? And you unlock some stuff. The table comes clean at the beginning of the game, and you unlock energy drinks and you unlock stuff. There's a cap. I'm gonna put on the cap. He has a whole thing where he goes and he picks up the cap. And he puts it on. It's just, I like this. I like this. It's just fun. It's just fun. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk games are supposed to be fun? I will not show any cutscene, but you're gonna have to believe me. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do a quest, right? I'll get some stuff. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna continue ignoring chat for a while. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. And he wears the cap like in game because he put the cap on. Isn't this fun? Isn't this cool? I'm gonna get one standard order here. We'll walk to Capital Knot City. Whatever. Look. I'm not gonna take anything. I'm just gonna walk there. I'm gonna point out some other good stuff in the middle of my gameplay here. And I'm gonna talk about the bad because it's gonna be apparent when I make a delivery. Other good stuff. I'm gonna continue talking about the good stuff, and then if I'm done halfway through, I'll read chat and while I walk there. Actually, before you go, I just want to show the items. Whenever the game came out, I remember people were saying, "Oh, okay, it's a fetch quest. It's a walking simulator." And for whatever reason, when I heard about it, I was like, "Okay, so the game is just boring. You just go from one point to the other, and it doesn't have like mechanics. It's not fun or whatever." I heard a lot of people saying, "Okay, you press both triggers to not fall from time to time, and that's the gameplay." It's kind of true. It's not completely true. You have vehicles. You have a floating carrier, which is basically a cart that you pull with you. You have some guns. You have boots. You have skeletons, which are like exoskeletons that help you with your gameplay. And they have like speed, power, all-terrain, and support. They all have like different ways of working. You have armor plates for getting shot at. You have oxygen masks. You have power gloves, thermal pads. This is all like customization for your character, right? And I think there's a good chunk of it. If I'm showing this to you, it might not. Oh, it's not a lot, right? There's a lot of repeats or whatever. But whenever you're playing the game, it's like, and you're kind of like balancing what you should take or not, you start to notice like the amount of options you get. It's like it's really cool. So are the ladders. I'm gonna take a ladder with me because I want to show it off, and the climbing anchor. I'll take the PCCs as well. Container spray. That's fine. And the amount of options you end up getting are actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. So it ends up that going from point A to point B, given how many letters you have to carry, or how many letters you want to carry, and how much space do you have for that. Not only space, like physical space, because you can only stack so much on you, they all have different weights, right? So it ends up like becoming an actual like good amount of choices you get. Looks like a mini Gundam, yeah. He does. He starts looking silly after he starts stacking like a bunch of stuff on him. Okay, so back to the good. I've always talked about... I like Dark Souls, that's fine. I don't think it's the second coming of Christ like many people used to act it is. But I think the most amazing thing I've always like talked about how much I love Dark Souls 4 is like player messages. I love people leaving messages behind and you're being able to read, and some of them are like hijinxes, some of them are lying to you because the players are kind of like jerks, some of them are giving useful hints, some of them are just jokes. I don't care. It's fun. It's a level of asynchronous player interaction that I really it's just amazing. I just love people. It lets people, especially because it's so restrictive on what you can write, it gives people... Have you ever heard the expression
It's not so bad.
Like constraints lead to innovation or something like that? Like being restricted to a you know, to a set amount of words you can use ends up breeding innovation or creativity. That is very true with Dark Souls messages, and this game has that thing too. You can create a sign, and you have options as to falling rocks, rivers, and stuff to give player information, right? You can point to directions. You can do stuff. Most of them are just fun stuff. Whenever you're leaving, there's sometimes a bon voyage or good work or don't give up. I like these a lot. I like this a lot. And it's you know it's super fun because it doesn't end at a fun player interaction. Some of the messages, whenever you go through them, they give you small bonuses. So the baby one soothes the baby, right? So the baby, if the baby is stressed, it's going to start crying. But if I were to go past the message someone set for the baby, and you see on the top, on the bottom right or the left, it says Lou is fond of the sign. It just soothes the baby because the baby likes this sign in particular. If there were like some of the other signs, good job and don't give up and someone cheering for you, they gave you small stamina bonuses. And it's really small. It's really like it's not gonna do much. But it adds to this sensation, to this idea of players working together. It's so much fun. I really love. Same for shoutouts Awakened Sloth, right? Same for like player structures. I created something called a PCC, which basically lets me choose between a bunch of different player structures. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but if I were to set it up, the game basically pairs you with a limited list of like 10 to 15 players. I think it's like less. I think it's like 5 to 10 players per area. It doesn't show here, but the game is divided like in areas. And within an area, like player structures show up, right? Those 5 players the game matched you with, their structure show up in your game. And you can get here to them and just go, hey, press select to like, and you can throw, you know, if it's just 1 or 2 likes, it adds to the number. But if you really want to give them a bunch of likes, you can just spam it up to like 1,000 likes, and it's really ridiculous, right? But guess what? I have some structures that have likes on them, and it's really like Facebook brain or social media brain, that you get likes and you feel good about yourself. But Especially the zip lines. It's not a lot. I didn't get like a bunch of likes throughout my playthrough. But especially those zip lines. Those zip lines, I created a system so broken, so well placed, and they were my first likes as well. So after I created it and the likes started pouring in, it kind of felt good to know the thing that I spent a little bit of time on. It was not getting it. I don't care about the likes in particular, but to know someone else used it, and I was able to create this situation where I, in my single player game, was able to interact indirectly with someone else in their game and lend them a hand. It's really the mechanics in this game are honestly super cool. I super like them. Okay, that is for structures. I really like them. Really like them. And it's really funny when you get stalling or some horrible awful name, and it's just funny thinking that person helped me. It's just funny seeing the names of the people and how creative some of those are, and it's just silly. I really like this kind of asynchronous player interaction. Really do. The game looks great. It's just mostly like well-crafted scenarios, right? But it's mostly this. The whole game, like high points in the game, are like, oh, it's snowing here, or oh, it's a bit of a desert here. If you kind of like looking at scenery, it's a very scenery heavy game. This is the one time I fucked up in the game, and I did not expect this to happen. The game says this happens, like if you get caught by the bad guys, it all blows up, kind of like a nuke. It actually, the map was not like this. I fucked up. The map, you can actually fuck up the map, and I think it's reversible after some time. But it's really neat, and it's kind of crazy because I played the whole game, and it was like the last 2 missions of the game that I fucked up and I got caught, and it's really cool that it actually affects you, and I can only imagine it leads to, if I were to have to traverse this, right? Unsuitable surface. Do I not get to? Oh, I don't get to access it. Well, never mind then. I was gonna say you probably need like different type of items to traverse this, but I guess you just can't. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna read chat a bit because I know I've been ignoring it, so I'm gonna have to scroll up a bit. Hang on. I'm gonna try and go speedrun chat. You know, he wears handcuffs recreationally. Yeah, it's supposed to be deep, right? Because it's basically part of the network thing, and you're to give people the internet, you have to give all your information, and you're cuffed to the system and stuff like that. It's like, it's not very deep, it's not very thoughtful, but it's neat. It sucks I haven't caught up with MGS. I love MGS, man. Well, 1 through 4. The spin-off, I'm not big on the spin-offs, even though I played them all. He's the one guy 14 knew in high school. Does the character want to play the player to press the button? Yes, that is the idea. Isn't that cool? I love that. It was interesting idle. Oh yeah, well, since I'm reading chat, I'm gonna show another mechanic I like. I'm just gonna rest here. You can just rest in places.
Let's just sit here for a second and meditate.
And you can massage your shoulders. Interesting idol. I wasn't sure what he was motioning for. You're worshiping superb dog. God, I keep thinking about the end. Isn't the end great? I'm not gonna talk spoilers for Metal Gear here, but it's so fun. It's so much fun. Defibrillator, true, preach, wet face, looking moist, yeah. I bet this guy writes killer shit posts. That's what he wanted. Remember to like thank you. The little army man guys, tiny army man. Oh yeah, yes, the tiny army man. They change every chapter. They're just like a kind of like army man based on what happened in that chapter. It's kind of fun. I should have looked at it. There's actually a really cool interaction you can do with them. He falls asleep, and the button for sleep goes to wake up. It's really silly. I like that if you just stand there for a while, and it's like, I'm gonna make myself a sandwich, I just leave the guy resting, right? I just leave the guy resting, and from time he just sleeps, and you get like your stamina back, and he gets well rested and stuff like that. This is an insane movie. Yes. It is actually insane. I'm gonna be honest. I don't do like big graphics. I'm not like a new game comes out, I play it. So playing like, even though this is like PS4, right? It's not even PS5. Since I finally got an actual computer with a graphics card and everything, I will say I'm very impressed with how the game looks. I think how the characters look uncanny. I still don't like that there are like actual people in the game. But there is something really cool about just looking at the rock on the right over there, and it's just having like a bunch of regions and texture and stuff like that, and you just having a big, just a awesome like render distance. It's really fun. Anyway, nature hike, yeah. Boy, I wish Kojima would make a giant robot game about going from one point to another. Are you kidding me? He made that. It's not really about that, but it is that. It's Zone of the Enders. I haven't played it yet. Walking sim looks vaguely fascinating if I were piloting a mech. Looks like I'm in a Gundam. Oh boy, business calculus simulator. You really selling me on this? No pissing sign spotted. I'm gonna get it to pissing real quick. Hang on. Mushroom will make you grow and take an extra hit. Almost, dude. Yes, you're right. You're not even wrong. Even if someone jukes you, it's fun. Need on cast working. Oh yeah, that's good. Why do you jump over rivers? Just because it's faster. And it's fun. It's neat. It's about terrain. Cool, I like that. Got a hang glider. I'm literally driving right now, but when I park, me and my squad are pulling up the head to your next stream. Add me on Discord username. Maybe I don't use much Discord. I'm sorry. He's falling asleep. He's just like me for real. I like when Idol is a character falling asleep. Who sleeps like that? Well, the guy doesn't have much option. Ever since Mario 64, I don't know. The people are uncanny. Yeah, I don't know. The people are uncanny. Yeah, I don't like how they look. I'm gonna be honest. Like all of them. Whenever a character shows up on screen, it's like an actor. They look weird, dude. They do not look like human-like. They look weird. I don't like it. Okay, I've slept long enough. Don't laugh down, I'm chatting. I've slept long enough. Okay, I'm gonna wake up. Right, and I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And check this out. Because I slept here, I forgot the name of these things, but it's a small construction of rocks, right? They have a name. I forget the name for this. If other players come and rest next to it, they get a small boost, and the rock levels up. And it's like a bigger rock now. And if you continue leveling up, and if other players come here and rest where I just fucking rest. Where I have rested, not only do they get a small boost, not only do they level up the rock carrying, yes, that is it, thank you. But also when the rock levels up to a certain level, health items spawn next to it. So there's this whole ass system, like almost like a small ecosystem around resting where other players have rested. And again, it's like the signpost mechanic. It's like the science mechanic. It's like the constructions. It's this small interaction we have asynchronous with other players. It's about leaving your mark on the map, leaving your mark on the game, and having other people build upon it. It's so smart, dude. It's actually so smart. I love this. You know, pissing. If I were to piss, I'm gonna piss. It's like Postal 2. You get your piss, right? And you have you have your bladder meter over there. Fucking crazy. Kojimbo really did it. He made a bladder meter. Guess what? It spawns a mushroom. If other players, I'm not kidding you, if other players come and piss on my same mushroom here, it levels up, it becomes like a mushroom colony, and after a while it spawns items as well. Dude, isn't this wild? Isn't this so much fun? It's so cool, dude. I love the ideas. And of course, people can like your piss mushroom. They can like your Karin. I don't fucking know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Really cool, right? So you're seeing the moment-to-moment gameplay. It's not shooty max shoot. You can shoot. There are like non-lethal weapons. There are enemies you're gonna shoot. I'd say like I have done shoot I don't know, 5% of my time playing is shoot. Most of the mechanics look. Someone left a rope here. It's so, I love this. I can grab the rope. Do I want to go back? I can grab the rope and I can use the rope to go back. This is fantastic. I love this. You have no fucking clue how. It's 40 hours I've played this game. Not once I looked at a rope and it did not make me happy. They're like, someone out there left a rope for me. Not from me exactly, but someone out there left a rope. That someone out there left a... You can soothe the baby, by the way. There's someone out there left stuff, right? And you know what's crazy? You can like connect, you can specify which players you want to connect to if you want to do that. Oh yeah, dude, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. So I'm soothing the baby, right? The little hand that shows you where the enemy position is, it becomes like a one of those toy things for babies to sleep, like to look at. Isn't this fun? Isn't this great? I loved it, dude. It's so good. Like some of the stuff that's here, it's actually like it's so good. It's unbelievably good. Anyway, so you can connect, and I have connected to other players on my Steam. People I talk to and people that I haven't talked to for like, I don't know, years at this point. And the feeling I get from just happening upon something they left behind, it had 40 hours, it happened only twice. It doesn't happen all the time, right? But it's like I took pictures, I sent photos for them, like, dude, you have no idea, it's so much fun, you helped me out and you have no fucking clue, because you played this game like 2 years ago. But it just stores your data. It just stores the stuff you do, and it matched, like, I asked to be matched with your structures, and the game does that, and it's really mobile. Yeah, it's really cool. I love it. And some of my friends like, one of my friends was the first guy. He played whenever it came out on PC, and he was just saying that he wished he could have like delayed, right, and played the game later, so he would have like the same moment and experience. And I was like, no, you can't, because someone had to be the first one. Someone had to play the game and go through it and not have had any help, right? So people after you have that experience. And that is what I find very meaningful. That is, and I hope, and I have friends who are playing the game, because they got it on sale as well. And I just hope something I left behind might help them out on their journey. Although it waved, yeah. Whenever you leave area with enemies, it waves goodbye at them. Which is also like, it's super fun. The baby, I'm not even kidding, the baby has the most character out of all characters. It does waves, it does thumbs up to you, it cries, it does stuff, it interacts with the world, and interacts with the main character. It's too bad the main character doesn't... You know, he just said, God damn it, man. This is as much of a character as we're gonna get from him. I'm gonna make this delivery. Actually, where should I be going? It's right over here. I have not come across it, and I don't think I will. There is one mechanic that just blew my mind, dude. It's like, it's unreal how fun it is. If enough players online take a similar path to a place, you can, an actual path is formed. Like, if you're on the snow and a lot of players like walk the same path, a path is formed through the snow, like Animal Crossing. Yes, like Animal Crossing. And it took me so long, because the game doesn't explain this to you, but it took me so long to understand that what I was looking at was not made by someone. It's like an algorithm, and it was made by players, right? Crazy, just super fun ideas, dude. They really put like a lot of work in on getting a lot of it. A lot of fun new mechanics, just completely based off of walking and just going from point A to point B. Really cool. Really cool. I really like it.
Footpath.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see. Okay, you see the footprints of the players. So there's not enough of them here. But I thought this was just made in game. No, but you can actually see. You can actually see like the footprints of the other players. I think, yeah, you can see who walked here. Dude, it's so much fun, dude. It's so cool. I really love it, man. I really do. And this one doesn't seem to be a lot of players coming through here, but sometimes you walk through one of these maps and you can just see like a list of players, just a bunch of players' names, and dude, I love it so much, dude. It's really cool. I'm gonna do a delivery, so you know, I brought stuff to this place, and this is what should be doing like 95% of the game. Well, 85. 10% of the game we're gonna be watching cutscenes. 5% of the game we're gonna be fighting. This, I'm gonna tell you now. If you're doing a story mission, or if you're doing like a standard delivery, which is just like randomly generated from a list of stuff to deliver, the reaction you get is the same, right? So let's pretend, if we all pretend this is an actual like story mission, the play-by-play moment is gonna be exactly the same. So I'm gonna deliver it, and you're gonna see how sad it is. Guy shows up.
I figured you might show about now.
That is it. That is actually, if you deliver a story mission, you'll be doing this for 40 hours, dude. You get to a place, the guy shows up. Who's the hologram? I don't know. I beat the game. I played 40 hours. None of them, I don't remember a single one of these dudes. They're all so bland. They're all so boring. And you know what's crazy? It didn't have to be like this. Because I'm gonna say. Okay, I think he's gonna say something else as well. We'll see, hang on. And you got a bunch of stuff, who cares? It's just fluff. There you go.
Safe travel, Sam. You be careful, okay?
And he goes, yep. Now,
Good work. New
again,
order available. Please access delivery terminal for
let's pretend this is like a main quest mission. The most your character, like the most Sam, the main character, is gonna be saying is, "Hey, thank you." All right, and it do the hand gesture. That is as far as the character interactions go, right? Sam, the main character, interacts with like 5 other characters in this game, as in like speaking to them, conversing. Most of the conversations are one-sided. Even like with the characters that Sam converses and he responds to, most of them is whatever character is there just spouting and just saying word after word after word. Sam does not respond. They don't say anything. Nothing. And it's the most boring cutscenes I've ever seen.
Sit here for a second.
It's actually really bad. Why do I say it didn't have to be this way? There is a system in this game, right? I have my cargo here with me. And you can see to the right there's damage and container damage. All packages have 2 health bars. There's the external packaging health bar and the actual contents of it health bar. So whenever you're, the more damage your outside is, the more damage your inside is gonna take. And if you keep your outside very sturdy, no damage, and you fall, the contents are not gonna be damaged. Why is this important? Whenever you make a delivery, not whenever, sometimes when you make a delivery, it didn't happen right now, but sometimes when you make a delivery, the characters will comment on the state of the package and the state of the contents. If the package is bad and the content is good, they're gonna say, "Don't judge a book by its cover." If the contents are bad and the package is bad, they're gonna say, "Oh, you've had a rough. Dude, this looks like shit. It's awful, but you're doing me a favor, and it's rough out there. So thank you either way." And if you know, deliver it perfectly, they say it's immaculate. If you deliver it really fast, they comment on how fast you delivered it. And all the characters, all of them, each one. So this map we have this city. It's kind of hard to see, but just because I know the game, I know where they are. Capital Knot City, Wave Station West, Distribution, Wind Farm, all of them. They are. Each of them have different character. Each of them have their own set of phrases they use. They don't repeat between each other. So if one guy goes, "Don't judge a book by its cover," the other guy is gonna go, "Oh, the package is awful, but the insides are looking great." And it's like, it's different phrasing, right? It's still funny. It still adds like a you know, what's this guy gonna say to the game? But they never say anything that doesn't sound extremely generic. They never put their own characters into what they're saying. they're just like a random answer generator kind of thing. It doesn't really add to anything. So it's kind of weird how much effort was put into the system, where the characters they react to how the package is, but then put like no personality whatsoever. It's really weird. It feels really unsatisfying. Like an answering machine. Yes, not a character. Yes, that is exactly it. And if you're doing this for 40 hours, if this is what you're doing for all the main quests, as much as I love the gameplay and the moment-to-moment gameplay, getting the cargo and delivering the cargo, which are basically delivering the cargo, which is like the point of the game, right? It's you deliver the cargo, here's your reward. The reward is not good. The reward is not fun. Whenever a cutscene started playing, it's like it's phone time. You leave it playing, you grab your phone, you know, do whatever you want to do in your phone, scroll through the social media, send friend messages. You do whatever, because it's hard to care. And that's where it's like really heavy to recommend the game or to say the game is good. The game is good, but it's there's like the story is so bland, so bad. The cutscenes aren't skip. The cutscenes are skippable. Yes, I understand where you're getting at, but you have to understand that I've come from playing Metal Gear, where every single cutscene, it's like so much fun, so much personality, so much, you know. And I'm kind of hoping for that in this game. And it's like, it's okay, it's starting slow, you know. There's a Metal Gear that I'm not gonna name that it starts slow and gets good. And kind of like, yeah, no, I paid like $10 for this game on sale on Steam. And it's like, I want to give it a fair shot. It's you know, it's been 5 hours. Maybe it's gonna get good. Oh, it's been 10 hours. By this point, you know, there's a couple of things that are fun, but it's not really good. Oh, it's been 15 hours. I'm starting to give up on this. It's been 20 hours. And you hit 20 hours and there's like the cutscene with Hartman. His name is like Heart, as in like heart, you know, thing that pumps in your chest. And his cutscene is 45 minutes. And it's like the best 45 minutes in the game. It's super stylish, it's super fun, it's super... Again, the guy breaks the fourth wall in such an unexpected way, and it's just not mentioned by anyone. He just does it to the player and continues, and it's such a nice... It just melds together with the cutscene and things that's happening to them. And it's not necessarily that breaking the fourth wall is good. It's just done in such a tasteful way. It's unreal how good that cutscene is. And it's especially good. It might be alright of a cutscene, but it's compared to the rest of the game, it's filled with so much character. It's filled with so much stuff that's just fun. You think to yourself, my god, why isn't the rest of the game like this? Something happened. What was like Kojima too scared to go full on out? Like, they clearly know how to make a fun cutscene. They clearly know how to make things fun. Why not do it for the whole game? What you know? Maybe it's because it's so so far out in the game that they were scared of going back. You know, they wrote all this thing, the stuff that is boring and serious and monotone, and they just have the great cutscene and like, fuck, dude, do we go back and do it all over again? We spent so much Sony money there's should we do this, better not, you know? And it's it really is not good. Like, not good. I've talked about it before. It's like the first mission of the game. I'm sorry, I'm gonna spoil one thing. The main character sees his mom, right? He's going to see his mom. It's his mom, right? And he gets to her, and one of the characters that's accompanying him whispers to him in his ear, to Sam Porter, the main character. He says, "It's your mom, motherfucker." And you think it's like, oh, they haven't seen each other for God knows how. No. It's the writing telling the player it's his mom, because they could not fit into regular dialogue that it's his mom. Do you understand? It's like it doesn't happen one time. It happens multiple times. Multiple. It happens several times. Sam is living in this world. He knows how it works. Why the fuck is he talking to other people who also live in this world and know how it works about how things work? It's pure exposition to the player, and it makes me pissed, dude. I fucking hate it. You know why? Because to me, it's like the writer's on his desk, and he's thinking to himself, God damn, whoever's playing this game has the mental capabilities of a baby. They cannot comprehend, like, nuance and smaller stuff, and, you know, paying attention to dialogue. They cannot comprehend this. How do I make this clear for them? And the only way they were able to do it, either because they're incompetent or they don't respect the player's intelligence enough, is to just spout out things like as is, like as clearly, as straightforward, as non-interesting as possible, to make sure the player is not lost. And it pisses me off, dude. I feel disrespected. I feel bothered. I don't like it. And it's you know, I'm torn between, because I got into the game thinking, okay, it's gonna be a boring game, but the cutscenes are gonna be great, and I got out of the game thinking, my God, this is like the most awful writing I've ever seen in a game. Like, proportionally, I think this is the most awful writing I've seen proportionally to like a budget. It's just straight up. I don't think there's anything with as high of a budget as this game, with as bad of a writing as this game. And it's not like there's not good moments. Again, like, they are competent. They have made good cutscenes. There's good writing here. The world, like the rules, the things that happen, great. I love them. I actually think it's very. The world itself is very interesting. The character writing, the moment-to-moment writing, awful, dude. Awful. Like, how did you mess up this bad? How? What were they thinking? Oh my God, dude. I get it. I just thought it might be like unforgivable instead of just sadly bland. Yeah, it's just sadly bland. At least you got that much from Ghana, Danny. Alfina, look, it's your brother who you haven't seen. Yeah, they do that. They do that. Yes. Okay. Yes. There is a scene where I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. Guilherme Del Toro is in the game, right? There's a scene where he looks at Sam character and he just spouts his backstory. He just goes, "You're the guy who was married to that woman 10 years ago, had a baby, she had a miscarriage, and you're sad, and that's why you like the baby," because it's his backstory. It's like, I'm sorry, it's not brought up again ever. Ever. they have a backstory to Sam, and they felt like they had to put him in there for whatever reason, and the guy just, because Sam has basically, he never responds to people, he speaks very little, he's barely a character. The character for the fat guy, Guilherme Del Toro guy, he explains to Sam how Sam is feeling and how he was feeling and how he acted and why he acted that way. He's telling the character that, right? The character that supposedly lived through that. He's telling how he's feeling and everything, but it's not for Sam. They're doing that for the player. They do that. The brother who you haven't seen in 10 years trying to... Yes, they do that. Dude, it's so bad. Like, dude, so bad. It's such a train wreck, man. Thank you, Wolf. I was there for this one. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, dude. Okay.
Safe travel, Sam.
I'm gonna say one more thing that I really like about the game.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And I think I'll be that's gonna be it. Because and it's kind of fun. Like I hope I haven't ruined it. I don't think I've ruined it. But like most of the fun I had with the game, it was just like going through and trying to understand the mechanics. So that was a lot of fun. Hopefully, like just explaining the smaller things that took me a while to get doesn't ruin like the discovery for other people. But I'm gonna say the game spacing is really good. Like the amount of stuff it gives you and the amount of options it gives you, it's very well paced.
Okay.
The one other thing I want to say, it's a useless mechanic. As in, like, it has very small optional story moments. But if you press select, which is the like button, but there's nothing to like.
Anybody home? Name's Sam.
Okay, so here the guy is responding to me. George Baton.
Don't mind me.
He just says something. Pressing select just says something random, right? And if you're next to a city, the guy in the city responds.
Over here.
Did you see? Someone said over where?
Through the skin of my teeth.
Hello.
Someone says, "Hey you."
I'm Sam.
My name is Sam too, and that's when I figured. Whenever I'm pressing select, the game is storing that I pressed it in my location. And if you're doing it where other people have done it, you can hear someone in the distance responding to you. It doesn't give you any bonuses, it doesn't give you any boosts. It doesn't do anything. It's just for fun. I think that is, and it might be, now that I think about it, I might have not figured this out. I wonder if it's reacting to player structures. I wonder if I'm yelling and I get a response. It's like player structures that are nearby.
Anybody hear me? I hear you.
'Cause, yeah, I think it is it. I don't know if it's I don't know if that's blinking because of something. Did it stop? Oh, dude, I think that's it.
Hello.
Yeah, it kind of like pings other people's structures and stuff they left behind. See, I didn't know that. I just noticed right now. And I think that's like the highlight of the game for me. Like just discovering stuff. There's many mechanics the game they put in the game, right? It's a lot of fun. Now, the thing that made me want to play this game was the trailer for the second one. The trailer for the second one is actually crazy good. I really like the trailer, and I'm hoping to play it when
those core muscles.
they release it for PC. Because if the second game ends up being the first game but with fun characters, the characters in the trailer looked really fun. They looked, you know, like characters. I think it's gonna be a good game. I don't know anything about it. Haven't seen anything about it. And I'm probably not gonna pay full price for it. I'm gonna probably wait for like this absurd Steam sales that I paid $10 for a $80 game, and it director's edition as well with like more stuff. So I'm gonna probably wait on that. But yeah, and that is there's way more stuff that I'm not mentioning. There's a lot more good, a lot more bad.
Well,
But I think I'm basically done ranting. Oh man, High Serenade. Remember when they showed this game off like it was gonna be Metal Gear Solid set into deepest pits of hell? No. Did they? I'm sorry, I don't remember that. The only trailer I remember for the first game, the guy's name is Matt Milkson. I don't fucking know his name. I remember seeing him and it was like Death Stranding. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, but what is the game though? Oh yeah, oh well, maybe I shouldn't say. Look, see, okay. There's two things. Right? That I really bother me with the game. Character writing is not fun, cutscenes are not fun. And that's like the highlight of Metal Gear, which really like begs the question, how did they fuck that up? The second thing is bosses. Bosses in Metal Gear are like the highlight as well. They are, because their character is so good, and because the boss fights are so good as well. They have like great mechanics. It was like the two things I was expecting to be good in this game. You don't understand how bad the boss fights are in this game. You don't understand. I'm talking about 2 of them, maybe 3 even. You cannot game over. You can beat your head against the boss how many ever times you want. You cannot game over during those bosses. There's no challenge whatsoever. It's a spectacle that it's fun for like 30 seconds, and then you're like, okay, I get it. I played the whole game on very hard, right? It didn't feel like I was playing the game on very hard. Not because I'm a gamer, but because the only moment, like I said, 5% of the game I'm doing shooting. Most of those 5% are bosses. And I don't know. I don't know because I didn't play on the other difficulties. But if the only thing, it feels like the only thing that changes is their health bar. Because who cares? You can die. Why learn the boss? Why learn patterns? Why do anything? You half of them you cannot die. You know what's the other half? 3 bosses you cannot die. You know who's the other 3 bosses? The same boss fight. They reuse the same boss fight 3 times. It's 3 of them you cannot die. they're all just for show, spectacle. The other 3 is the same boss. That means there's 4 boss fights in the game. Oh, sorry. Okay. There's one other guy. Okay, so they reuse the same boss fight where you can die 3 times, and they have one that's fun. That's good. That's a good boss fight. But come on. It's supposed to be the highlight of your game. It's supposed to be the good stuff. It was always the good stuff from the other games you did. I haven't played. Well, I have played very little 5. I have no interest. I will probably play 5 now that I have a computer, just to shit on it more than I already have. But it's not good. The boss fights are not good at all. Like the one that repeats 3 times, it's fun, sure, but it's fun like the first time. The second time I was like, And by the end of the second time, I'm like, okay, they're gonna redo this. They're gonna do this again. You do not repeat a boss fight just once. And sure enough, they missed out. The original tease trailer for this game looked like a World War II battlefield or some shit. It is in this game, yes. I'm asking for they to buy it. I kind of want to try it. The spooky black tentacles were coming out of the water and slinging soldiers around and something. Having memory lapse. No, that is in the game. That is, yes. It's not long. It's very short. It's in the game. It's that a didgeridoo. I don't know. It's a didgeridoo. I don't think it's a boss fight if you can't actually die. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Your water canteen contains an enhanced formulation of stamina restoring Bridges energy drink. This was Monster energy drink, and I'm gonna be honest. One of the things that made me want to buy this game is knowing Monster energy drink was not in the director's cut. They took it out, which made me very happy. Don't show Monster energy drink to me. Don't show cup noodles on my Final Fantasy quest. Don't do that. I'm not gonna buy your game. You take it out, I'll consider buying it. Is it in the game? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna buy it. You know what? I've talked about it before, but there is like production. There is like product placement in Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4. I played the game multiple times and I did not notice. Because it's not like Snake is eating it and looking at the camera and going, this calorie made is great. It's just an item, and for you to see it, you gotta inspect it. And Snake doesn't say anything. If you eat it, he goes, tasty, like he does everything else. That doesn't bother me. I think that's whatever. It can even be fun. When Norman Reedus is going, I love my Monster energy drink. My canteen is filled with Monster energy drink. Because that shit, when it says Bridges energy, that said Monster energy in the original one. Like, no, don't do that to me. Don't. It restores my energy. Shut up. Stop. Scripted, guys. Usually I think of calling it scripted only if the enemy defeats you arbitrarily, not for you to literally not being able to die. I mean, personally, I think Coca-Cola and Pepsi in old games getting censored is kind of sad. Yes, but then again, Rio is not drinking Coca and looking at the camera and going, I love my Coca-Cola. I don't know if you know about Final Fantasy 15's Cup Noodles quest. It's egregious. It actually, it really is egregious. It's like, go fetch the 5 perfect items to make the perfect cup noodle. And they have like a whole ass fucking cup noodle scene of the dude, it's so bad. It's actually, it made me so angry. It made me like retroactively be bothered by this kind of stuff.
Come on, say
I
it.
wasn't. I don't even like Final Fantasy 15. Fuck that game. Final Fantasy after 10 is just whatever. I haven't played 12. Maybe 12 is good, but still. Yeah. Maybe that's how charming old ads can be. New ads are so... Oh no, new ads are so invasive, I guess. Just having Coke in the background is fine. Yeah, I think that... Yeah, that's how I feel. If I Cup Noodle, man, it would have been fine if it was just some junk food from a guy. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But it's not. It's not, and that is a problem.
Get it done. This one's
Thank
for
you, Chinese man.
Thanks for the help.
Your work is great.
I think I'm done. I think I vented about everything that I wanted to vent for the game. I hate his beard. I don't get why his beard is like that. Just growing some places but not others. It'd be fun if you could shave in the game. We're gonna look at his ass and I'll end stream. Hey, there we go. Alright, you guys. Have a good night. I'm gonna be back with more Moon tomorrow. It's gonna probably be slow. But we'll stalk some people. We'll try and pay attention to the days and the week.
EX grenade number 0.
Oh yeah, you get grenades out of it. You throw bath water at enemies.